is gonna connect on multiple members. Oh, I hate myself for not saying, because in my head, I already thought about the Rafaela, but then I scratch it like, okay, that's not gonna happen, but it happened. I should have said it, but that's it. Get Rafaela. So there's a Bruno potential at the end, or a Brody potential in the end. Onic, what will you pick up? I do hope that they pick up something like Harith actually, or Nathan. If they go Nathan, okay, so this is Yuzhong. So Rome Ruby, Yuzhong on the explain. So do they take the Bruno now? Oh, they go Claude. All right, Albert special. So Bernix Flash can easily pick up Brody, or Bruno actually. Bruno Rafa, classic combo, and a lot of staying power in there. When you're going up against the Claude, oh, the Nathan. All right, so at least we guess something right. Nathan, Rafaela, late game is going to be the case. And there's a lot of like objective taking potential here for Bernix Flash. What you have to remember about the Nathan is this is a fast sieger. It's very, very strong when it comes to taking the Lord. It's very quick at taking those neutral objectives as well as those buildings, right? Building objectives and neutral objectives. Nathan just does that really quick. And with the protection of both the Barrett as well as the Rafaela, this makes a lot of sense. This is a 4 protect 1 strategy that Bernix Flash will employ, and I'm very excited to see this. There's not enough reach from the side of, or is it? Actually, they have the Guinevere anyway, so maybe they do have the reach. And the Claude will carry them into the late game. So this will be such a great battle, but you have to remember, at the latter portions of the game, you will notice that the Nathan will have a little bit of advantage over the Claude because the Nathan can pick up the Wind of Nature, while the Claude, if he does pick up the Wind of Nature, it will be to no avail. I mean, it will not matter to the Nathan. That's what I'm trying to say. So this is such a good pick actually. So I'm really excited to see Bernix Flash, and this is the lineup from Bernix Flash that it can actually force a game number 3, which we like, which we want to have. All right, in comes Key Boy. They really have to apply a lot of pressure onto Owl this time, and this is very much understandable. And look at Albert just clearing out the way fast, while Miko is just being... I think this is just Onic knowing how to deal with the Rafaela, honestly. Keyboy is gonna mirror where Miko is and just poke him through. Although that's a Rafaela no matter what, so you can get out. Oh, so this is a replay. Oh, Keyboy literally just went on to Owl. Wait, this is the first blood. We did not see it because we were loading. And already there was 1 kill for Onic. Oh my, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Bernix Flash. Here I am saying that this is such a good game for Bernix Flash because of their lineup, and then seeing those two, those plays coming out from Keyboy. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. All right, so I'm your ATM, done for the count. Rindo as well. Gonna be forced out of that. Miko wants to still fight this, and Keyboy is already almost level 4. He is now level 4, so I'm offended is gonna be massive. Carry, not a care in the world. They have zoned out the Barretts. No chance for Bernix Flash to get into position. This is off of just Keyboy just getting the first blood, getting to level 4. The threat is just way too much. Keyboy might even go for the reset here. Well, doesn't have the angle to do so. So it's absolutely Keyboy getting a forced out. Nico is here. And I have to get out of this. Yeah, Keyboy is just too tanky. Keyboy is not having any problems at all. Just because of that first blood. It really changed the... Because now Keyboy has access to the boots. I'm not talking about boots, like actual, like complete boots. And level 4, the level 4 threat came in too early, and Miko could not keep up. It'll be 2-0 for Onic. and Burn Express are looking to solve this. The real way for you to actually recover from this kind of deficit is to just make sure that you're farming, right? Do not overreact. Do not think that kills will actually solve all your problems. You have to wait, and it's true that kills will give extra gold, but come on, like you need more. You need more than that. And here they go. Rindo gonna be there. It's Keyboy, but in comes Owl with the ultimate, but Albert activates the ultimate as well. San's on point. In comes Kyrie. Kyrie chunked down. A little bit tanky. Gets out. Spatial migration. Good calculation coming out from the side of Kyrie. And Rindo taken out is another problem for Burning Splash. Keyboy. Alright, you're far too aggressive, but because he is a Ruby, that's gonna be now Miko in trouble. Miko gets out. Suns with a flicker play. Oh my, you know it's coming. And that's Onic with a snipe 4-0 in this game. Marching in. Yeah. They're taking a lot of space now for the side of Onic. Slowly getting into position. That's Boots securing the Hunter Strike. They're not rushing the turtle this time. For now, I mean, because they're waiting for Kyrie. Burnix Flash, do they want to fight this? Level gap is just 1. Alright, so seen things before. But like I said, it's the siege that Burnix Flash really just specializes in with this composition. They're able to take the bottom lane, so that's a trade. That's something. Keyboy spots out KLVJ, immediately pops the ultimate, but the double dash coming out from KLVJ secures the escape. Keyboy doesn't have the ultimate anymore, so they get out. And yeah, everybody's just poking in now. I think they want to go for a play on Imer ATM, but that is an Arlet. Doesn't have the flicker anymore. Maybe that's the idea for Onic. Maybe force out that flicker. Claude is 4.7k. Nathan is... Oh, wow. I did not realize that was the disadvantage. And Owl... Well, this is not the end. Again, Owl... this Nathan is such a strong hero, even in the latter portions of the game. You just need to farm. You just need to be careful. You just have to be waiting. So... Up top, they will pop the ultimate from the Nolan. Double damage, more targets, and took it down fast. They tear down the buildings. And onto the bottom lane, there's a clash. Arlott goes for the play. Great play, actually, for the double dash. Secures his turret. And now, because Kyrie on point with the jump, that's it. Albert even collects the bounty, so that's good for Onic. So that means that they will have...
Yep.
More leeway for their gold laner. I think BK is back.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, man, that was really tough. Yeah, looking at this, every time I come in, lots of things going on. But now Onic, they're going in for all-out team fights. VJ in the middle of everything. He's able to pop in that Arcane Shade, but not for long. Gets in that passive coming out from Boots. Miko as well, forced to retreat. Now, looking at the situation here, Onic just wants to go out for those team fights, and Burnix Splash kind of understands that. And they took down 3 towers instead, so making the space all around the map. They do have the Nathan too, but speaking of the Nathan, Owl able to dash out of that one. He's gonna get that Violet Recommend from Kyrie. And at the same time, the rest of Onic here are trying to force out all these fights. Burnix Splash gonna retreat. It's just 7 minutes in. They just keep on going right now.
Yeah, what a juggle coming out from Onic. LVJ. Wanted to go for the play for the Dragon.
And unable to take anything once again.
And that means that Onic will just secure this turtle once again. I mean, no Imer ATM. Rindo is level 9. Kyrie is level 10. They don't have enough resources to actually get in front of the Barretts despite them having this Rafaela. So surely Burnix Flash will just back out. Kyrie will not even have to use the Retribution for this play. They get that turtle so easily. And they look like they want more. Up top is where they are moving, while Burnix Flash are going to be moving towards the bottom lane as well. Look at them just bodyguard Rindo taking this purple buff. Now onto the bottom lane. Purify is available for Owl. So despite Kyrie just threatening for this one, well, Kyrie does have the damage, so he doesn't need the Purify, but in comes Miko for the save. Purify has been used nonetheless, so Boots now, he has the green light to go. Clear for takeoff, and Miko will want to go for more. Now, Miko taken out. Keyboy wants to go for the fight, does have the snag. Rindo is going to be controlled, but in comes KelVJ with the counter play. Now, Boots is low. Boots is going to be taken out. KelVJ with the play. Keyboy wants to dip his toes back to the fight. Very tanky. Catches 3 with the stun. But that should be it for Onic. They don't have damage. Or, should I say, Burnix Flash wants to fight? No. With all due fairness, Burnix Flash collects important kills, but Onic are going to be securing that spot of the map. And that is 29,000 for Onic, 24 for Burnix Flash. At 9 minutes into this game, that is a lot. And what is the response? Kyrie wants to go for the aggression, wants to steal the orange buff, and was successful in doing so. In they go, the rest of the cavalry. Look at the control. I am your ATM, wants to fight. Good idea, but was far too low. Taken out. Well, by the side of Onic. And everybody from Onic is just there in a snap. The response from Onic are very, very quick. We go for the Lord fight now. Positioning Keyboy on the aggression onto the new bush. Spotted by Rindo, but Rindo is gonna be controlled. They don't care. They know that he's isolated, and that's a quick pickup. No way to defend himself. The chain stuns were there. Onic will just secure and claim the Lord once again. Just as I say that this could be a game or a draft that can push the boundaries of Onic and maybe even get to game number 3. No, it will not be the case for now, because the lead from Onic is just too high. Even Boots and Albert are just taking over the map. Keyboy finds KelVJ. Actually will not land the stun for now, but doesn't need it, because Albert as well as Kyrie will finish up the kill. Now Owl in trouble. Owl in trouble. Double kill for Albert just like that. Miko not in range to save his mate. And an Onic will claim their 14th kill of the game at 11 minutes. 5-0-5 for Albert. And his reward is take the orange buff. Or no. Actually, I'm your ATM steals that one, but gonna be Onic still leading. A little bit of mishap for Albert, but if you compare that to what they have right now, it's nothing at this point. Holy defense popped in the mid. Surely gonna be in the bottom as well, but the Lord is gonna be marching towards the bottom lane as well. Suns activating the ultimate immediately. Owl is in trouble, actually, has to get out. And when it comes to push, Keyboy just runs away from now. Onic will just sound the retreat.
Onic right now, they're on the driver's seat up against Burnix Flash right now. That really nice tries of taking in the towers. They wanted to create the space, but right now this is the time where the Claude is active. 5-0-5 for Albert here right now. Inhibitor on the bottom side is gone as well. And wow, all I can say is that a 10k lead instantly for Onic.
Yeah. Looking really dicey now for the side of Burnix Flash. Not looking good. 2-0 or will be game 3. Suns. That was a flicker. A very quick one at that. And they will be able to defend. That's the thing with Burnix Flash's composition, BK. They have a lot of defense. And here's more. Seems like Albert is Albert is just too far. They can do that kind of play. He's actually 11k compared to 8k, so it's a full item and a half. A full item and 1/2 of a lead. over his gold lane matchup. Whew, that's gonna be harsh. Oh, we're running out of solutions now for Burning Splash, but we'll see. I'm your ATM. Wants to go for the play. Only snags that Vexana ultimate will be gone now. But Final Slash is low, you know, low cooldown ultimate anyway, so that's gonna be not so much of a problem for Burning Splash. And Kyrie will just hold on to the Lord for now. Keyboy also threatening. It's I'm your ATM going in forward. KLVJ wants to fight. But it comes Kyrie going for Rindo. He's also receiving some damage from the Nathan, and Nathan actually beating so well. But Boots onto the backlines, getting so many members of Burning Splash. Stops the combo, but now will have to be running away. No, he can't. He's taken out. That's the damage of the Nathan that we're talking about. And even the outburst is taken out by Miko. Burn X Flash with the punish once more against Onic. Kyrie, too early. Okay, that's just the Dexter that took out I'm your ATM. And Kyrie, look at that. Owl is now online. And that is enough for Burning Splash to secure that. They took the Lord, they took 4 kills. And now Onic will have to wait for Boots, Keyboy. They don't have the best defense, right? This is the comeback that we're looking for from Burning Splash. Amazing, amazing plays. Amazing plays from Burning Splash. And this is the damage. And Owl was uncontested in the backlines, was really hitting. You can activate the ultimate. That's the power of the Nathan. And then when you group up together as Onic, you receive so much damage from the normal attack stamina from Owl, so you cannot really just, you know, stay in front of that hero. And this is what we're saying about the potential for the Nathan. That's why it's a very strong hero in the metagame right now. And all of a sudden, the lead is erased. Only down now to 3k. I would assume that will be more because they are able to push. So, yeah, it's a lot of recovery that Burning Splash did. And now, again, just like game number 1, it's an even game. What is going to happen now for Onic? They definitely cannot. They definitely have to respect the damage output of Owl. And with all due fairness, it was Boots that tried to find Owl, but he was punished because of the Purify. So it's a very important battle spell to have. And I gotta say, at this point, with the 4 Protect 1 strat of Burning Flash, they might have the advantage now. I think the solution now for Onic is to have someone else to force the Purify from Owl. And then the converse, the complete converse of that is that Owl just have to reserve his Purify for Boots, right? So somebody has to force Owl's Purify and make sure that Boots will have eventually the right jump. Right. All of a sudden, it's even. Onic that started this game with a massive amount of lead have crumbled. And imagine, we mentioned that Owl is 1.5 item behind the Claude. Now it's just 1,000, which is at this point it's nothing because it's full item anyway. So it's literally nothing at this point. There was a time where Nathan was not as farmed as Albert, but even then the damage output was already really good. And this is what we've said about like the nature of a marksman versus the Nathan, because the Nathan, if he picks up the Wind of Nature, he is safe against the marksman, but other marksmen. But other marksmen facing up against the Nathan, they cannot pick the Wind of Nature because of the magic damage output. And look at how fast they're taking this. This is what we're talking about. The Lord slain easily by Owl. And we talked about this during the draft, the siege, the objectives, but I'm your ATM. Bad positioning. Immortality pop. They want to go in for Rindo, and they have controlled Rindo at this point. They took out 1 already. That should be 2. Keyboy wants to still fight this, but the big boss, Owl, the Nathan, is already in here. And they have to respect that. You can see Onic just clearing out the minion waves for now. Oh, that's Keyboy and Albert clearing out top lane. 20 seconds before Burnix Flash's members respawn. And Onic, if you're Onic, you have to really respect that. Owl, look at that. Can just do that like the ultimate, but the turret is taken out in the middle, and as well as top lane. Onic. Oh my goodness, Sans Collects onto 2 has to get out. Good flicker to the left side. Now they baited out KLVJ. KLVJ pops the Winter Truncheon. He's gonna go down anyways. In comes I'm Your ATM. Rindo also respawning soon. And that demands the respect of Onic. They will just stay outside of the base for now. Final slash onto Keyboy. Gonna be the Truncheon as well. And Keyboy will now be taken out. Oh, not for long. He survives for now. Owl wants to go for the fight. Not gonna hit it. And Sans pops the ultimate just for a warning shot against Burnix Flash. "19 minutes in. They really feel Owl's damage output. Kyrie. Look at how fast they're taking the jungle creeps, right? And you don't even need boots, or I'm not saying boots the player, but you don't even need boots now for if you're Nathan. You have the Purify, you have the Rafaela to help you out. You also have your ultimate, right? So there's a lot of cleanse for this Nathan. Looking really good. This turned out to be a very close series for both Onic and Burnix Flash. Here we go. Slowly waiting for something to happen. At this point, nobody can make the mistake. We also need the immortality. So a few minutes ago, Rindo lost his immortality as well as I'm Your ATM. So I would hedge a bet at 23 minutes or 22. That is when Burnix Flash might feel confident to fight again because they have the immortality. But that means that they might have to forgo the Lord, which they need. Kyrie, look at his positioning. And by the way, okay, Owl wants to secure this purple buff. Who gets it? It's Albert. That's good for Albert for sure. Not in the sense that the Claude needs it, but taking it away from the Nathan is actually pretty good. But just look at how fast he's taking the orange buff. That is the power of the Nathan. And even Kyrie cannot stay in front of this Lord, because if he gets hit by the plates you get from the Nathan, oh, that's gonna hurt. Owl activates the ultimate actually. Wants to defend top lane. They are learning from the lesson of game number 1 where they lost because of a fat wave of minions. This is like Burnix Flash adjusting accordingly. Look at how fast they take it. Kyrie might be too soon, but the hook coming from Keyboy catches 2. They want to go for this one. Owl doesn't have the Purify anymore. That's the green light for Boots, and they combine for 2. Rindo now with the immortality pop taken out. Eventually, Kyrie wants to go for the backlines, and then another hook coming out from the side of Keyboy. Oh my God, Keyboy and Boots. We talked about the fact that there has to be someone to take the Purify out. Wind of Nature is picked up. That's it. Onic recovers and will definitely take game number 2 and eventually the series. Troubleshooting 101 from the side of Onic. We mentioned that it should be someone else to force the Purify. And by then, we were talking about like, should it be Kyrie? But Kyrie cannot stay in front of the Nathan. Maybe it was Keyboy with the immortality and then the flicker afterwards. So that's what he found. He found the opening on to